Welcome to another D-Nation War recap, and this is Joel bringing you the latest, well, second latest. We got two more coming at you. This is Adult Warheads versus D-Nation, and as you can see, we pulled out an 11-star victory. Great job to everybody. And this is a jam-packed war here. As you can see, we did a pretty awesome job here. We did miss a couple TH9s, which is very uncharacteristic for us, but lots of 3 stars, TH11, TH10s. Just an excellent job from D Nation here. So this is gonna be another one of these. I'm gonna show every 3 star because I mean, hats off. I wasn't even in this war. I was upgrading my queen, so hats off to everybody here in D Nation, and let's get right to it. Sorcy coming in on Brotherhood here. We did have a little bit of a TH advantage, as you'll be able to tell. But, you know, it happens. Not the best of matchups, but you never know. It is what it is. So let's do a little speed up here. We're just going to do all these at 2x here. So Sorcy coming in with the bowlers. So OP right now. In come the heroes. In come the main group. Had a nice wide funnel for his bowlers here. In comes the tome. Down comes the second jump. In comes the last rage spell. Still has the queen's ability. And these bowlers are just wrecking house. Kind of get a little hicked up on that max level wall, but who isn't going to be? Still has his bowlers and healers coming around the edges, cleaning stuff up. Still has the queen's ability. Warden is still at max. Just trucking through this base. Not a ton left. Just got to get through the walls is really what it comes down to. Finally, stop picking off that expo, and now this base is gonna be done. Great job, Sorcy. Good job, man. All right, let's move on. Down to thank you, Mr. Ice, for that earthquake. Moving down to DTR, taking on number 2. This is Flyer 1725. Again, we'll just do this. We'll run these at 2x till we get. Here come the bowlers. Here come the heroes. He's got 2 jumps. He's got a bunch of rage, and he is going to use it wisely. In come the poisons. Down comes the tome. Gets them through that first inferno. Has the jump over top of the second inferno, but they actually went around on this one. For better or for worse, Queen is going to have to use her pop her ability here in a second. She's going to use that to take out the Inferno Tower. Healers are going to actually not heal her butt, but heal up the Warden. And they're just going to truck around this base, and that is it. Great job, man. Another ring-based destruction. Moving down to Brittany taking out Gaffino? Sure. Again, with the bowlers. Another ring base. It's time to retire your ring base, people. We got its number. Great use of the bowlers here. In come the rest of the troops. She's got her jumps down. Her bowlers are gonna get raged up here. Used the tome. Just plowed through that core. I mean, it wasn't even. It was just over. And now this base is pretty much over. Still has the queen's ability. She probably won't even need to pop it, to be honest with you. There's just so much destruction power right now. Just has that last defense and a lot of bowlers. So luckily that giant tripped that double GB, so our bowlers are just able to just rock that rest of that base out. Great job, Brittany. Swags the queen ability there. Moving down to True Icon. He's going to get a 3-star here with the bowlers and a bowler walk. As you can tell, this is our new favorite strategy, and for good reason. You know, we were getting lots of TH10 3-stars. Just makes sense. Alright, in comes the 2X. In comes the group. Down goes the second jump spell. Down comes the poison. In comes the freeze on that first Inferno. Um, Second rage spell down for the bowlers. They just and just instantly, I think it was one hit, they got that for back Inferno Tower down. You just can't deal with that kind of destruction. So great mass bowler here from True. King's still up. Queen still has her ability. You notice he's only doing this. He's got 25, 26 heroes, and that was I think level 2 Infernos, and well, I guess mostly TH9 level stuff, but we're getting it done here. Still hasn't popped the Queen's ability. Doesn't need to. Tons of healers on that Queen. Last defense goes down here. That's going to really do anything damage, except for that. Just has that archer tower in the back, so we're going to speed this up. And she takes it out, and the bowlers take out that last little bit, and we are done. So great work from True getting it done there with the mass bowler. Alright, we're going to come down to TL. I can never actually know how to pronounce his name, so I'm not going to do it. In with the Valkyries. Starts with the Queen Walk, nicely opens up that compartment to do a little Queen charge into this base. In come 2 Hogs. They are unfortunately not going to get the lure, but that's okay. More wall breakers in to open up, so the Queen gets even farther into this base. She's going to grab that lure here. Taking his time. You don't have to move fast with Valks. The Valks move fast on their own, so no need to rush. Still has plenty of time. Queen will take out that wizard tower, then backtrack to get the other wizard tower in that barracks. We'll speed this up here. We got a lot of replays to go through. Alright. Finally, out pops a really horrible troop combo out of that CC. A baby drag, loon, and dragon. Not sure what he was going for with that, but that is not going to get it done. In come the Valkyries. Jump spell, freeze the first Inferno, and they just rip through the core with a rage spell. Well executed, just ripping through those skull walls like they're candy or butter, whichever. Bad metaphor. And now he just got a couple cannons and a wizard tower, and this is over. Queen unfortunately lost her healers, so she's going to go down, but he has plenty of Valks, and they are, since they aggroed on, took the Queen's healers from her, but it's not going to matter. They're just going to rip through this. They're getting healed up as they go through, and this base is done. Great job to TL here, getting it done. Alright, let's go down to JK. He will also be bringing a little Go Vaho action here on this TH10. In come the Golems, really nice wide funnel. Wizards coming up there to in there. Uses the Valkyries smartly here, just kind of as their own cleanup troop. Heal down, rage down, or actually there's a jump in a rage. Core is down. Gets that back Inferno, jumps out of there with another rage. Still has both hero abilities. Hogs are coming from the backside. Valks popped out the side and are actually running around the back now, doing some cleanup. Pops both abilities. Queen takes out the last defense, and this base is done. Great job, JK. Great job. Alright. Let us move down to McDreamy. Abby taking out McDreamy here. Coming again with the Queen Walk and some Valkyries. Do not remember what is in his CC, so we will see that shortly. It was a Golem. In comes the Golem, some Wizards, the King. Just coming in to clear out these heroes here. and make a funnel for his Valkyries. Queen comes down, she loses the queen, but not a big deal. Poison on the minions. Healers aggro to those Valkyries and the king, and they're just gonna come through the back of this base, raged up. And now with the Golem and the king are gonna start tanking for the Valkyries, and this base is gonna be just done because the healers have still aggroed onto those Valkyries, and there's just nothing that this base is gonna be able to do. So great job to Abby. Good 3-star. Alright, we're going to come down to Pipe Dream, and this is Ice Devil. Just a baby TH10, but Ice is a 9.5, so you know, all is fair in love and war. A single Inferno set on multi, so using the baby dragon and the Queen Walk here to kind of make a nice big funnel for his Valkyries. Takes out the enemy queen and then moves right into the storages. Double jump is down. Giant comes in. Valkyries come in. Make their way right at that Inferno Tower. Take it down. Take the rest of the core. And then they just kind of work around this, you know, double ring. And that is going to be it. That is all defenses. And we're going to speed this up and just let them do what they did. Pretty much swagged the Queen's ability there, didn't really even need it, and swagged both poisons, so great job, Ice. Alright, let's go down and see. We already watched him do one, we're not going to watch two. Sarah here taking out number 12 Warlord. It's a TH9 here. We'll speed this one up. Proper CC coming out. Baby drags, Valks, and a wizard, but easily takes them out with some wizards and double poison. Great job there. Double jump down for the Valkyries and the king, and they're just going to make their way through here, taking out the enemy queen. Still has both abilities here. Hogs coming in from the east to kind of clean up some of those outer buildings that the Valkyries just couldn't quite get to. Heal spell down for them, so they're nicely healed up. And while the king is tanking, they are just cleaning house through this base. Wizards down for some cleanup. Great job to Sarah getting the 3-star here. Alright. We already watched TL, we won't do that, but we will watch Rainbow Bright here take on Hawk's 12th man. And Hawk's 12th man is going to go down. Let us speed this one up here. We got a lot to watch. Alright, in comes the golems and the wizards. Huge funnel here for the Valkyries. It's a go Vaho. Rainbow Bright switching it up. Usually he is a classic stoned Goho attacker. He loves his stoned Goho. But using the Valks today. And they are cleaning house. Probably could have used a heal on those Valkyries. The CC troops kind of got at him, but not a big deal. He's going to still get the 3-star here, in spite of not really taking care of the CC. So this is one of those, and yeah, you don't always doesn't always go the way it planned, but works out well. And that is going to be the last defense there, and this base is done. So, didn't freak out, just took patience, got his attack done, and got it done. So great job to Rainbow Bright there. Alrighty, this is Sean taking on Firefly. They had a pretty decent set of bases. We just were able to take them out up top, and that really helped us. We also had a 3 TH advantages for, so that doesn't hurt either. We had 1 full TH11 and 2 not 10.5s to their 0, so that's just what's gonna happen. Supercell just needs to fix the matchup stuff, because I mean, we do love destroying people's bases, but we would like a more even matchup, because that's just what we like to do. Valkyries just coming through, raged up, just ripping through this base. Queen is still walking around the outside edge. Lots of things still up. Lots of Valkyries, some wizards cleaning up. What about the Queen? She still has her ability. Then the Valkyries get the last defense there, and we'll speed this up, and it is to the cleanup. Archer down there to pick up one of those gold storages. Valkyries say, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it. And it's done. Alright. Let's see. We're going to keep going. We saw Sarah already. Let's see. Here we go, D2. We'll get D2 in on here. Coming in on this base, one of these little squared up bases, and he is going to go Vaho this. External Teslas. Didn't give him too much trouble. Nice use of the poison there. Down for the CC troops as they come out. King and Queen are in and wreaking havoc along the southeast side, moving up. Valkyries into the core. They're going to move their way through the back. And now come the Hogs as those point defenses are starting to target his Valkyries. Taking down those Hogs. Or using the Hogs to take down some of those defenses. Tons of Valkyries left. A couple Hogs left. Unfortunately, they get taken out by that Tesla and Wizard, which is a pretty healthy combination. But he has both his hero's abilities and lots of Valkyries, and this base is done for. Great job to D2. Good job, man. All right. Let's see. Let's look at Sully here. Coming in. One of our 8.5s. He is going to Vaho this. I believe he'll drop in a Golem at some point here. There we go. Nicely does not drop the jump here. I actually really like this until a little bit later so that his troops had a time to take out some of those other defenses before he moves in. Uses a rage, probably didn't necessarily want to use a rage, but since he didn't have any poison, he had to so he could get through the CC troops, because he does not want that dragon taking out his lava and loons. So now here comes the lava and loon deployment. He has 2 rages left and a haste. In comes the second hound. More targeted balloons, using a haste to get him all the way through up into that air defense so we can get that down. Last hound and balloons coming in now, targeting those defenses. One of the hounds pops, so we got a little pup action here, but not a ton of pup action. Last rage comes down. We are going to have a lot of cleanup. And we will speed up a little bit so we can get to the cleanup, but tons of balloons left. I think we still have 2 hounds up. Yeah, we do have still 2 hounds up, so he would have liked to probably have one more of those pop, but not a big deal. He did bring in save one wizard for cleanup, so that wizard is helping out the pups here, get that done. Lots of balloons still left up. It's just to the cleanup. Now they're coming to the center here, gets the king down, and gets the last gets the last building down. So, great job, Sully, coming with that go Vaho, or go Laloon. Sorry, I can't talk today. All right, we got Violence coming in on Longley here. He's coming with the go Vaho. See, I'm so used to saying go Vaho, I can't even say go Laloon anymore. Alright. Nicely was able to trip a Skelly there, so he didn't have to worry about it for his Hogs or his Valkyries. Getting a nice wide funnel, drops the jump spell, drops the king, drops the queen, in come his Valkyries, and they are just going to destroy this inner. Gets the CC troops finally to come out, drops a poison for them to slow them down. Queen unfortunately walked on him a little bit, so he's going to have to rely on the poisons to get down those CC troops. Finally had a wizard to help him out there too. The Valkyries in the meanwhile have been just ripping through the side of this base. In come the Hogs. We'll give it a little speed up here. Poison down for the Skellies. Good work on that. Still has one heal spell he's going to use here in the back section for his Hogs. They do catch a GB, but they don't catch any double GBs because this one does not have any. And this base is going to be done now. So, still has the Queen's ability. Lots of Hogs. Plenty of time, though. Does actually single trip that GB again. Luckily, that did not get double tripped on the initial go, but doesn't matter. Had plenty of troops. Great job to Violence on that one. Alright, let's see what we're going to get here. We have Bubba. BMS Bubba coming in on this classic V structure. We've seen this one so many times. It's a super easy go-ho, and Bubba is going to take care of it handily. Wall breakers in so he can get a full jump all the way into the core. Both golems come in. Nice jump spell perfectly where it needed to be. Wizards, one Valkyrie, some Valkyries out of the CC to help with this. Takes out the enemy Queen. Poison down for the CC. We're going to speed this up again because we have a ton of replays. We don't want to get too long. Alright, coming through. In come some Hogs out of the west side here. They get a heal. Just sprinkling them in as needed. He knows where the GPs are. He knows where the Teslas are. And he's just going to take care of this base. Queen still has her ability. Still has a poison. Trips the last GB, but it doesn't matter. This base is done for. Great job to Bubba getting this base taken care of. Alrighty. Continue to move down here. We got Bad Santa taking out number 23 Somo. Sure. What's what we'll call it? Somo. Alrighty. EQing a nice giant section of the core here so he can work his way with his Valkyries. Go to double speed here. Gets a wide funnel here. He knows he's going to come up at the Queen. Queen and King are down. Wall breakers in to open up even a little bit that section there. In come some Wizards out of the CC. In come the Valkyries. A couple do walk on him, but it doesn't really matter. They come back after getting a little cleanup there. They didn't go exactly the way he wanted them to, but they end up getting back into the core and helping rip up into that. But he had his a bunch of those Wizards and his Golems to help him with that. In come the Hogs, and they are tearing through the backside of this base. Get all but one defense taken out here. The Queen is going to have to pop her ability, get that Archer Tower down. And that is it. So great job to Santa. Alright, we are just moving right along here. We have Trick It. We'll see. Hopefully we don't get into some dips. Alright, we're into a dip, but we'll watch it. 8.5 versus 8. We'll just go with 4, straight to 4x. Trick It is going to destroy this base. Great lure there with the poison. With getting troops down. Bring in the bowlers, and you just can't stop this attack. Even if he didn't bring his Queen, he didn't need his Queen. She could have just hung out, and that base didn't stand a chance against that army. So great job to Trick It. And then let's see. I don't think Sully. That's a 2. We can watch this one. TH8 versus TH8. Smash coming with something you don't see much anymore these days, and that is the dragons. Dropping down the Zap Quake, and he is gonna bring Mass Dragon here, and quite well. That is his attack, and he is pretty proficient, I will say. Still has that one rage. In comes some dragons to help. Dropping the king in to get help with the funneling here. He's got his other dragons on the edge to help funnel, and he is going to move right into this AD section. Dropping the rest of his dragons, dropping the CC balloons. Now those are level 7 CC balloons. They do some serious damage. Rage spell is down so he can work his way through the core. Out comes the dragon from the CC. Does lose a couple dragons there to the air defenses, but now that both air defenses are down and the CC dragon is down, this base is pretty much done for. So we'll go ahead and speed up. Still has lots of balloons. Just the Tesla left at this point, and this base is done. Great job to smash. Two in the old school dragons. This is a little soft spot in my heart because that's what I used to do back in the day. That was the meta back then when I was a THA, and I do kind of miss it actually. So all right, moving on. Let's see if we have any other legit TH8 attacks here. We do. All right, let's watch some mini muff buffer action on Alley Cat. Coming with the old school go wipe. Alrighty. Oh, we have some troll Teslas out in the corner here. That is interesting, to say the least. Baby Dragon in the CC, easily taken care of by the wizards, and some double poison action. Loses a lot of archers to those Teslas though. Has a max Tesla in the CC, so this is not going to even be a contest. Still has the King's ability, still has a heal spell. And he is going to save it for the Tesla farm, or he may even swag it. We will find out. Down goes the last real defense other than these Teslas. In come everybody. Let's see what he does here. Nope, we are going to swag that heal. Great work from Mini Muff. Alrighty. And that will do it for this replay. Thanks for watching. I know it's been a long one, but I want to make sure that everybody gets their due recognition when I can. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.